Don, and it's Dan, and Don, the other Don. You will tell, I can't get it straight. I love them both, and I get it wrong 100% of the time. And also, it's good to be with you online. We're going to begin tonight with Ki Eshmera Shabbat on page 11.
Ki Eshmera Shabbat, El Yishmereni. Ki Eshmera Shabbat, El Yishmereni. Oti le'ol me'od, beino u'beini. Oti le'ol me'od, beino u'beini. Ki Eshmera Shabbat, El Yishmereni. Ki Eshmera Shabbat, El Yishmereni.
Turn to page 2 for candlelighting, for the ushering in of Shabbat. Just take a moment to let go of this week, to welcome in the peace and the light of Shabbat. We welcome Karen Breen to light Shabbat candles. I do that every single time.
Every single time.
Shabbat Shalom, thank you. We welcome in the Shabbat messengers of peace, Shabbat angels, Shalom Aleichem, page 24.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Imelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Imelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Barchuni LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la la la. Continuing with the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, on page 13, Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Baruch Shemo, Haseru miyom leyom, Yeshuato.
We're all together on page 14. Part of Psalm 97. Light is sown for the righteous, and joy for the upright in heart. When we sing together in harmony, we bring light to the world. We share our voices unique as they are. And if we sing with a whole heart, somehow it comes together and makes beautiful harmony. If you have a low voice, this is your part. Bum biddy 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 bum. Try it. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. If you're an alto, this is your part. Somebody try it. The tenors and sopranos. Na-ma-na, 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 na-ma-na. Try it. Na-ma-na. Hebrew. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha. Sing it again. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha.
Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha.
Pick a part. Try to sing it. Or zarua, all together. Or zarua
ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha.
Or zarua.
Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha. Or zaru ala tzadik u'yishrei lev simcha.
Na-ma-na. Na-ma-na. Bum.
We're going to stay in the same psalm, Psalm 98, but on page 16 at the top of the page, Zamru Ladonai Chinor.
Zamru ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה. נהרות ימחה וכף, יחד הרים ירננו. נהרות ימחה וכף, יחד הרים ירננו. יה אלה לה לה ישפוט תבל בצדק, פעמים במישרים. יה לה לה לה
Page 20, Lecha Dodi. We've welcomed in Shabbat with light. We've welcomed the Shabbat angels. Lots of praise. And now we welcome the Shabbat presence. Lecha Dodi, paragraphs 1, 2, 5, and 9. And we rise to greet the Shabbat presence, turn towards the door when we get to the 9th paragraph.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. שמעו וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ומשבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלי. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, בנשמת קרמלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה,
בנשמת קרמלה.
Now that you're standing, please welcome one another, wish one another Shabbat Shalom. Maybe find someone that you haven't met before. Yeah, I never really.
Shabbos is here, I feel good today.
Continue on page 22 with the Psalm for Shabbat. Tov lehodot are the words, the third line down.
Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. Try it. טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב להודות לאדוני. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני. ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך
Page 26, the Chetzi Kaddish, and we move away from the Kabbalat Shabbat and our prayers of thanks and praises, but we keep up our energy, just take a little transition into the rest of the evening service.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה יעלם הדברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי תכל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשו בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירון מעלמה ואמרו אמן.
Please rise in body or spirit as you're able for Baruch Hu.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma poteach sha'arim uvitvuna meshana itim umachalif et hazmanim umisader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono Ureyom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or uma'avir yom umevi layla umavdil ben yom uven layla Adonai Tzvaot Shemo. Yachai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha
Torah u'mitzvot u'mishpatim otanu limadeta al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shokmenu u'kumenu nasiach בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם בלילה נגי יומם בלילה אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמן.
Mi Chamocha is on page 40. So most of us have been taught, we remember, we hear, we see Mi Chamocha in the middle of the Song of the Sea. We know that our ancestors sang Mi Chamocha after they crossed the sea from slavery and into freedom, into redemption. They were redeemed, celebrating their freedom. But we all know that it was another 40 years in the wilderness. And there's another 40 years of ups and downs and challenges and turns and unexpected surprises, some of them good and some of them challenging. But we still took the moment to sing. We still took that moment to rejoice. So some people last weeks have been talking about how is it possible for us to sing and to rejoice and to be happy in Adar this month where we celebrate Purim, 2 months of Adar, when there's all this chaos around us. It was literally a war, the home of some of our ancestors and our cousins, as well as other issues and problems serious all around the world. How is it that we can possibly stop and rejoice? Well, I think one of the answers, certainly there's a lot of answers, but one of those answers is we just have to dig deep and find joy and express joy, and at the same time, we hold on to the seriousness in the world. It's not like we forget one, go for the other. We hold them both together. So as we sing Mi Chamocha tonight, let's try to do that. Let's try to remember that we are joyful. We do have many, many gifts and miracles around us and challenges to face head on.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה, נורא תהילות עושה, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלי אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלי אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר כפר אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, Kahal Yisrael.
Shivenu, page 42. Ask God to spread over us a Sukkot Shalom, shelter of peace.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim.
We ask that God spread over us shelter of peace, Sukkot Shalom, over all of us, our families, our friends throughout the world, people we know, people we don't know. Especially ask for a healing shelter. We ask for healing for members of our community, our family, and our friends. Ira Altshuler, Ann Barber, Howard Bregman, Kathleen Bond, Fern Diamond, Phyllis Didion, Ann Fay, Judy Forrest, Ken Franklin, Joan Friedberg, Piers Haggard, David Mordechai HaKohen, Naum Kaplan, Sylvia Kasparowski, Lee Kramer, Albert Lepre, Susan Lothar, Hinda Sarabat Chana Pearl, Sophie Matiash, Jonathan Miller, Edward Mims, Joanne Newman, Phyllis Oakes, Sanford Oakes, Till Oster, Lev Podorovsky, Naftali Ben Riva, Agnes Roche, Mike Rosen, Lanny Seed, Adam Schusterman, John Spear, Michael Spate, Jan Stoller, Jackie Student. Other names for Misha Barach, healing for body, for spirit. Emily Greenhouse. Avotenu v'imotenu Avraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarivka, Rachel v'Leah, Hu Yavarach v'Rapah et HaCholim. May God bless and heal the sick.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Ritolam. Page 44. Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Ritolam. Beini uvein B'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai Asa Adonai Et hashamayim Ve'et haaretz Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et hashabat La'asot et hashabat Ledorotam Ritolam. V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat.
Page 46, we begin the tefillah. Please rise and body your spirit as you're able.
Ata Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, וחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, מקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות, ומדו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, למען אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, קדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
may be seated. We continue silently with the rest of the tefillah through page 62.
Adonai, Adonai, Tzori, Tzori, Adonai, Adonai, Tzori, May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O God, my rock and my redeemer. Yiyu liratzon Vegyon, libi, lefanecha. Adonai, Adonai, Tzori, Tzori, vegoali. Adonai, Adonai, Tzori.
Good Shabbos, everyone. So grateful to you and for all of us to be together, even in this way. It's remarkable. It's holy. And my sincere thanks to Molly for all your hard work and dedication to this beautiful choir and all the beautiful music that you bring to all of Rodef Shalom, all of Pittsburgh, all of humanity, and to this beautiful choir who sings, takes time out of your busy lives to learn these pieces of music and sing them with such a open, sweet heart. It's received, and I'm grateful. I thought we might sing a few songs for peace, just to be in that space. Maybe some of the melodies you'll know and you'll sing along. That's my wish. Ose Shalom Bihimroma Ose Shalom Bihimroma Ose Shalom Bihimroma Ose Shalom Bihimroma Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. May the one who causes peace to be in the high heavens cause peace to come down on us, all Israel, all the world. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh why can't I? Heaven on earth, we need it now. I'm sick of all of this hanging around. I'm sick of the sorrow. I'm sick of the pain. I'm sick of hearing again and again that there's gonna be peace on earth. Where I come from, there weren't many trees. Where they were, we'd tear them down and use them on our enemies. They say that what you mock will surely overtake you. So you become a monster, so the monster will not break you. Well, it's already gone too far. They say that if you go in hard, you won't get hurt. Oh, no, no. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Oh, Shabbat Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam. Shalom, Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Shalom, Shalom. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? We're coming to a part of our service, Aleinu l'shabeach, which quite literally means it's on us. And maybe, just maybe, in the last 20 minutes, half an hour, 3 hours, however long it's felt being in this prayer service this evening, somehow between the beginning of the service with Baruch Hu, the call to worship, maybe over this time, in some way, we have been changed. So that when we reach Aleinu l'shabeach, we acknowledge this moment in the service as a call to action. That we leave this space and we go out into the world and we take those ways we've been changed and help one person. That is the inspiration for this setting of Aleinu l'shabeach. I invite you to rise, however you please to. It's up to us to call ourselves to task, to sing what's good and true, to bring about redemption. It's what we were freed to do. For what's the point of being here if we're not moved to change our ways? Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. We are carrying the stories of the ones who came before. What stories will be told of us when we are here no more? We commit ourselves to action. It brings meaning to our days. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. It's up to us to own the vision. We are an answer to a call. It's up to us to live the words we speak for the benefit of all. It's up to us to bow down deeply. There's a broken world to raise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. V'anachu
korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamalchim hakadosh baruch hu.
Shehunot hashamayim
ve'yoser haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim imah. Shchinat uzo, begove meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, emet malkeinu efes zulato, kakatu b'torato, ve'adat hayom, ve'hashivota el levavecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim. Bashamayim ima'al ve'al ha'aretz mitachat enod.
Please remain standing. Kaddish is on page 294. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and all those whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. Kenneth Brand, whose funeral will be on Sunday, Rita Leff, Louis Levick, Francis Levin, Stephen D. Oliphant, Stanley Spear. We also remember those who died at this season in years past and whose yahrzeit we observe on this Shabbat. Marcia Adelsheim, Abraham S. Berkowitz, Renice D. Binstock, Sarah Lee Braun, Ray Brown, Aubrey Kaplan, Dr. Paul S. Kaplan, Lorraine Cohan, Dr. Richard A. Feingold, Emma Fliegler, Jane Freeland, Emma Friedman, Marlene Gold, Betty Jean Goldblum, Joan Goldenberg, Sidney Greenberger, Harry Gross, Ruth Hammer, Ruth Hohenstein, Alan Lewis Jacobson, Milton Paul Kramer, Gary Lee Kress, Robert P. Lazar, Gertrude Markle, Lisa Lieberman McClintock, Melvin M. Meth, Paula Ruth Mitchell, Joy Moss, Stephen Oakes, Emily Popkin, Ivan Popkin, Jack B. Sack, Martin Seed, Rabbi Harold S. Silver, Francis Smurd, Harry Stamen, Elaine Tavel, Aria Bransema Verhoeven, Esther Weiss, Milton Weiss, Harry Ziff. Other names for Kaddish? I'll come up to the choir in a second. Anyone on the floor here? Names for Kaddish? Wait, just. Okay. Bert? Zichronam livracha, may all their memories be for blessing. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon. B'chayei decho beit Yisrael. B'agalau v'yizman kariv v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach olam omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal. Shmei dekudasha b'yirchu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tishbechata v'nechamata. Damiran b'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shmaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Huyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. You may be seated. In just a moment, we'll conclude our service with Adon Olam on page 321, and we'll hear an echo without spoiling the surprise of upcoming holiday of Purim. So just a couple notes about the next couple of days. Tomorrow morning, even if it's snowing, we'll be here, but we'll also be on Zoom if you can't get here. We'll have 10 o'clock in Friaf Hall. Dan will be leading us in morning service. It's all music. It's all beautiful and full of harmonies, full of joy, full of life. That'll be at 10 o'clock. That'll be our only morning service this week. Next week, we'll be celebrating the centennial of the first bat mitzvah next Friday night at 7, together with Tree of Life and Dor Hadash, and we'll have a special guest, whose name I'm blanking on, who is the from the Reconstructionist movement, Rabbi Deborah Waxman. So I want to thank Luke up there, and there he is, Luke Ward, who makes it possible for us to hear and sound better, and also for people all over to hear through our internet presence. Like, thank you to, I have to be really careful, Don. I have this Dan problem. Don, for, as always, being our support underneath it all. And as Dan said so beautifully, to Molly for just everything you do, and for especially with the choir tonight. Choir, you're magnificent. I love the yellow and blue. It sounded so good, and being up there right next to you, I really heard it in a different kind of way. Thank you, Dan, mostly for being you.
My mom says thanks.
Not only does Dan create beautiful music and beautiful moments for us to learn and grow from, but he's just a teacher and an inspiration for all of us, and a source of support and encouragement and love, and we're so very grateful for you and to have you with us. Again, after 2 years, which reminds me that 2 years ago, Dan was supposed to be here, and then COVID happened, and so we were not able to be together. We were also that weekend supposed to celebrate Dr. Jacob's birthday. And Dr. Jacob, we've been waiting for you to come back to be with us in person so we could wish you happy birthday. Now, 2 years later, on Sunday is Dr. Jacob's birthday. Just a word about Dr. Jacob. There is a teaching, and I don't remember to whom to attribute it, but that we need text books in our world, but we also need text people. Dr. Jacob, scholar, rabbi, mensch, above all, mensch's gentleman, kind soul. You are a text person for all of us, and we wish you the best year. Happy birthday. Be sure to say happy birthday to Dr. Jacob on your way off. May you have a year of health, good health, and joy and fulfillment. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you can applaud for him. Adon Olam, page 321.
Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra, Beit Nasa B'chatzokot, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Ve'acharei Kichlot Hakol, Levado Yimloch Nora, Ve'hu Haya Ve'hu Gove, Ve'hu Yiyeh B'tikara, Ve'hu Echad Ve'ein Sheni, Ve'hamshil Lo Lehavdira, Ve'ri Reshit Ve'ri Tachlit, Ve'lo Ha'oz Ve'hamizra, Ve'hu Eli Ve'chai Oli, Ve'zuzor Hemli Ve'ikzara, Ve'hu Nisi U'manosli, Ve'natkosi Ve'yom Nekra, Be'yado Av Kidruchi, Ve'eit Ishan Ve'ayira, Ve'imru Gevi'ati, Adonai li ve'lo ira. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nashsam Hom and Tashen.
Purim is also this week. Our Purim Carnival is on Sunday, and it'll be spread out on the first floor so that people can feel safe and be in the building. And Purim next Wednesday night will be together. All that information is out there. Please come and celebrate Purim on next Wednesday night. Kiddush, Motzi? You want me to do Kiddush? Sure. Page. I'll do it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pori hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon inchilanu, Zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta v'yota shta mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodeshecha v'yahava uvratzon, Chaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh Hashem. Please come and get a piece of challah, and as you leave, take your prayer books to the table. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos.